Hello everybody, testing out the audio. I'll be on in just a second, but yeah, let me know how the music sounds and how my voice sounds. If one is too low or one is too high, you know the dealio. Just keep me updated. All right, be on in just a sec. Okay. Enough waiting, let's get rocking and rolling. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Today is a little bit different. Not only are we doing it on a slightly different time, but we're also making something a little bit different than we normally do. So, here's the dealio. First off, I need to move the camera just a little bit over. Maybe like that? Yeah, that's better. Okay, so I'm having a day. I don't know why. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. But I wanted to do a stream just to, like, cheer me up a little bit. And I didn't want to make anything, like, too crazy today. I didn't really want to make it a crochet along. So I decided to start kind of splitting up my live streams a little bit so that each stream we do something a little bit different. So what I'm going to be doing is starting a new kind of schedule here. On Wednesday, we're going to try doing, I don't know how long I'm going to be able to keep this up. I might just switch back over to crochet alongs or something. I'm still going to try to do a live stream at least once every week, at least trying for that. But we're going to do Wednesdays are going to be work in progress Wednesdays, which is going to be today's live stream. And I'll talk about that, what that entails in just a second. And then on Fridays, I'm going to start doing a design day. I'm going to call it Freestyle Fridays, where we will be crocheting something completely original on the live stream. So just like the rocket live stream, if you checked out the last live stream, I think that was the last live stream we did, where I designed 4 different drawings of rockets, and then everybody voted on the rocket to crochet, and then I crocheted that rocket during the live stream, and then we actually made the pattern go live on the website like right afterwards. I thought it was really fun, and so I wanted to kind of start doing that a little bit more often, but I can't do that every week. So I'm gonna do work in progress Wednesdays, Freestyle Fridays where we design something live on the stream, and then Sundays will be a crochet along, and I'm gonna scatter those out week by week. So it'll be this week's Wednesday, and then next week we're gonna do a Friday, and then the week after that we're gonna do a Sunday, and then I'm gonna get a week off to just like kind of collect and start making. I got to work on patterns and stuff like that. I'll probably release a new pattern in that off week, but that's the plan that I came up with a couple of days ago. I'm very curious to hear what you guys think. I can see it out in the chat, but today's live stream is going to be just a lot more chill. This is the work in progress live stream. Today we're going to be working on something that you just need to work on. something that you've been meaning to get back to, but you put it away, or it's in a closet, or you can start something brand new, but it's just something that it's work in progress Wednesday. You're working on something that you need to work on, or you want to work on. And today, I am going to be making, I'm going to be working on this troll. So, I made, where is he? I made a puppet, honestly, like a year ago. A goblin puppet. It's this guy here. This is Jackgurgle, my goblin puppet. You can see how he... And I just thought he was so cool. So, but I made him and then I just never made another one. And I thought, I'd really like to make more of these puppets. But I'd rather do something other than a goblin for my second one and then maybe come back to the goblin. But I want to make a troll. So, with the troll, it's going to need bigger arms. It'll be slightly, it'll be a little bit bigger, maybe about that tall instead. Just like a bigger puppet in general. But I need to make the arms first. So today, we're going to be working on the arms for the troll, and then maybe next work in progress, we'll start working on the head, and, we'll slowly be building a troll over a variety of live streams. That's the idea. I forgot to clean my glasses, and they're gross. But yeah, that's the idea there. So today we're going to be making a troll's arms. I am writing the pattern as I make it so that I can remember it. Since I have already made one arm, the left arm, I'm going to be making the right arm today. And I'm pretty sure I'll be able to finish the right arm, and I might even have time to start working on ears or something as well. So I'll put this to the side. We'll just put it right here for right now. And let me talk about, you go ahead, grab your stuff, grab your crochet, and I will let you know how you can support this channel if you're interested in doing so. By the way, hello to the chat. I see everybody in the chat. Hello. I will get to you guys in just a second. By the way, quick hello to Mickey Cricky in the chat. She is in there, and Mickey Cricky's actually been a fan of Club Crochet. I think you're the longest standing member of Club Crochet. I think she's a very talented crocheter. Check her out on Instagram, and she's got some adorable guinea pigs. Anyhow, hello Mickey Cricky. I haven't seen you in a little bit, so hello. Okay, so Cooperlicious, yeah, if you'd like to transcribe the pattern, you can. I've actually already started to transcribe it, so I don't know if I'll need you to transcribe this one, but I would greatly love your help on the Freestyle Fridays, big time, and I'll message you about that a little bit later. If you'd like to help support this channel, there's a few ways you can do so. The easiest way, the cheapest way to help support this channel is by liking the video down below. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and if, I'm hoping this video gets a little bit more likes than I'm not really expecting it to get that many likes, but it would be kind of cool if it did. Just because, it's just more of a chill live stream, and I like chill things. So like and subscribe. If you'd like to help support monetarily, the best way to do so is with a Club Crochet membership. Members get early access to future patterns. They get exclusive access to additional patterns on the website. There's over 150, 200 patterns on the website, and I come out with new ones. I would say every other week I release another one. Each one has full video tutorials, PDF patterns, and memberships start only $5 a month. You can even get monthly kits mailed to your door with all the materials that you need to make whatever we're adding to the library that month. This month we are adding the Relic from Stitched. I'm working on a new book. And with that comes this Relic, which is part of a game that I've designed called Stitched. It's called Stitched, where you can craft. It's a tabletop game that you make out of arts and crafts. I'll probably talk about it later. I really, really like it a lot, and there's a lot that goes into this pattern. But this was this month's kit. And actually, this was this month's kit because it didn't come with purple yarn. Instead, it came with blue and green, or turquoise, so you can make the nose two different kinds of colors. I'm still working on this pattern. It should be out. I got to film just the last bit of it tonight, so it should be out pretty soon. But yeah, that's how you can help support. You can also support by purchasing merch. We got stickers. There's brand new pins in the shop as well. I just ordered some other pins, some brand new pins. There's a burb pin on its way, and some other, like, there's a rainbow ball of yarn with a crochet hook in it, and a pink ball of yarn with a crochet hook in it. So pins are on their way. There's one pin available right now. Okay, well, that's enough of, talking, gabbing, jabbing. Let's get rocking and rolling. Oh, and also, I forgot about that part. If you would like to help support by donating, I would greatly appreciate that. That is super cool. You can do so with this, clubcrochet.com/tip. And we actually already have one. Mr. Cooperlicious coming out the gates with a $5 support. Thank you so much, Cooper. And I'm going to put out a crochet thing for you. I just cleaned up all my crochet stuff. They're in, like, there's this huge basket here. It's like this big of just crochet things. So I'm actually just going to reach in and grab something for you. What's this one? That's pretty cool. I wasn't expecting that. All right, well, here is a crochet thing that I've made. I've made this a long time ago, and it's really cool. Let me just switch that to autofocus for you. It's really cool. It's like it was kind of gonna be like a beholder eye. I just kind of wanted to test out how to make eyes. So I'll probably come out with a tutorial for how to make eyes like this in the future. It was actually really, really easy to make. But I'll go ahead and put this guy out here for you, Cooper. Let me know if you want to name this guy, what you'd like to name it, Cooper. I'll put it right here for you. He'll be out watching us, judging us. Clearly, seems like he's got some strong opinions. So he'll be right there during the live stream. It's actually a little creepy. He's staring at us. Hello, Cameron. Are you late? You are not late. We're actually just getting started now. I'm going to start by making a bunch of fingers. What's everybody else working on? What are you guys making today? Leaf Sauce. I love that. Leaf Sauce says get Club Crochet to 200,000 subs by 2022. That would be awesome. I do not expect that to happen, but it would be very cool. Holly, you'd love to know what kind of yarn this is. I believe this is Bernat. It's 100% cotton, and I think the color is blueberry. This might be Lily Sugar and Cream. I do usually like to use Lily Sugar and Cream. I bought this a long time ago and wanted to use a yarn that I had a lot of, just in case. So, like, look how big. It was like a pound ball of cotton yarn. But yeah, I wanted to use something that I still had a lot of, just in case, like, the body takes a lot of yarn so that it's not too different. So yeah, that's why I'm using this yarn. But I believe it's Bernat cotton. I'm not sure. I know it's worsted weight cotton in 100% cotton. That's what I know. Oh, Cameron, you memorized how to make an octopus today. That is awesome. That's a good pattern to memorize. Whip out an octopus in just a couple of minutes. That'd be cool. Dude, Yuna's making the anglerfish. That is awesome. That is actually, I think that's Sir Pearl Gray's pattern. He is a fan or a friend of the channel, and he does some patterns with us. We're actually working on a pattern together right now for some like reversible plushies. He's made some pretty cool reversible plushies, and so I'm gonna make some too, and we're gonna add them to the library and stuff. I'm very excited. What else you guys making? Rebecca's making a house. That's gonna be difficult. That sounds tough, but really cool. I actually feel like I've already messed up. I did already mess up. Maybe I should pay attention better. I mean, you know, mess up. I'm just kind of like freestyling it here. I have the beginning written. Oh yes, Gabby, I can answer your question. So Gabby had a very good question before the live stream, and I told her I'd answer it on the live stream because it is going to take a little bit more questions. So she says, do you ever lose interest on crocheting by doing it too often? because I have done like 6 small amigurumi stuff, and I feel like I'm starting to maybe lose interest, which I'm scared of because I love it. I just don't want to lose interest because I've become very good at crocheting and went a little nuts by getting excited. You know, that is a problem that I've had for a lot of different hobbies personally, where I just get so into the hobby that I just get like way too into it way too quickly, and then I get kind of bored of it because I just did it too often. So I totally understand that. I think that the answer is yes, I definitely do with other hobbies. Not so much personally with crocheting. I mean, I go through spouts of just like, I don't want to crochet. I just don't want to. I just don't want to. And if you don't want to, you know, you shouldn't force yourself to do something that you don't really want to do. But I think that a good way to like combat that lack of motivation is find things that you're interested in, with specifically in crochet, and find ways to make your crochet fun. Like make it maybe make things that you wouldn't normally make. Like crochet is such a vast art. Like you can make blankets, you can make amigurumi. So maybe try making a hat, try making a blanket, try making a tote bag. Just try something new. Try some new stitches. That'll always keep you interested, especially if you try that and then you're like, wow, that was really cool, but now I want to go back to amigurumi. So like switching back and forth, or try making things, like something that you can use your amigurumi for. That's something that I always gives me a lot of motivation. So when I make tabletop games, like I'm making a game right now for my dinosaurs, that encourages me a lot to make new stuff, because I'm like, wow, now I'm crocheting something that has like a purpose to it, rather than just, you know, making toys. I really like just making toys, and I like giving them to people, but you know, part of my art that I really enjoy is giving something a purpose, making something that has like a reason for it to be there, a reason for me to make it. I personally find that very rewarding and very motivating. Now, I think that's about, yeah, that's a finger. That right there, that's a finger. But the truth is, yeah, I not only do I get a lack of motivation for crocheting, I get a lack of motivation for like a lot of things. Today specifically, I woke up and I just didn't want to get up. I definitely am just not feeling it. So it took me a long time to get motivated, and that's okay. I think, you know, it's okay to not be motivated sometimes. It's okay to be a little bit disinterested in your day, and I think that's very normal. I hope that answers your question. And yeah, I hope you realize that, like, yeah, I'm going through it too. I think everybody goes through this lack of motivation, especially when we're cooped inside so much. Yeah, but you know, the true answer to your question, Gabby, is is to like diversify, do some like just diversify both in hobby and in what you're actually crocheting. Don't make the same thing over and over again. You will definitely get burnt out if you do the same thing over and over again. I used to make hats, and I made like 1,000 hats, and I never wanted to make another hat again. And I haven't made a hat in like years. And yeah, now I kind of want to make hats because I haven't, you know? Yeah, I hope that answers your question. Yeah. Also, making small items is also a really great thing to do, because you can, it's easier to stay motivated in crochet when you're making like something that takes you an hour to make, and then you're like, all right, I crocheted today. I spent an hour crocheting and I made something. That always is a little bit easier to stay motivated, because it doesn't really take as much time, you know? It's more difficult to get bored of it. Yes, Holly, subtle Zelda music in the background, always and forever. Yeah, come back when you're ready, because you don't want to leave your dog. Yeah. Yeah, maybe just like yeah, try something new. Yeah, that's another big thing, Gabby, that probably has been maybe not the culprit of you getting bored of crochet, but might be a reason, is that you're making something a little bit bigger than you're normally making. You said right there, you're started small and you moved on to a dog kit that's somewhat big. Large crochet things, like what I'm making right now, are very difficult to stay motivated in to make the whole way through. At least for me. Maybe it's because I have a short attention span, but I'll make something like this arm. I made this arm like 5 months ago, and I was like, oh my god, this is so cool, this is so cool, I'm so excited. And then I never did anything else with it because I got kind of bored of it, because it's just a lot of the same crochet over and over, and it's hard to stay motivated and stuff where like that, you know. It's easier to stay motivated in small crocheted items because you can make something in a short amount of time. I do something very similar with books. So I have a very difficult time reading a full-length book because I'll read like 4 chapters and I'll be like super into it, and then I won't read it for a day or two, and then I won't read it for like a month. What I like reading a lot more is short stories. I really like reading books that have short stories to them because you can pick it up, read just 1-2 little stories, and put it down and feel very accomplished. And that feeling of accomplishment makes you want to do it again. At least that's what I've found. So, yeah. If you are being unmotivated with reading books, read short stories. If you want a suggestion, The Martian Chronicles by Ray Bradbury is a very good short story that I am a huge fan of, or book of short stories that I really like a lot. It's very retro futurist and just cool in general. Yeah, Mickey Cricky says she's got a big bag of work in progress pieces that she just got bored of. I do too. I mean, it's so hard to throw them away also because you're like, I spent 3 hours working on this. I can't get rid of it. I need to keep doing it. That's why we're here. That's why I'm doing Work in Progress Wednesdays. To encourage you and myself to make some things that maybe, you know, you weren't going to make otherwise. I saw a question, but I lost the question. What was the first thing you made in Crochet Amigurumi? I am a young crocheter and I love your content. Oh, thanks so much, Crystal. The first thing that I crocheted that was amigurumi, I believe, was an octopus. The first thing that I designed for amigurumi was a mouse. Just a little tiny mouse, and you know, it's kind of interesting to think about those first mice, and I think I did an owl as well. It's interesting to think about them because they were all like no-sew patterns. Even back then, you could tell that I just really don't like sewing things together. If I can avoid sewing things together, I do. Now that being said, the newest pattern coming to the library, the Relic, is a lot of pieces sewn together, but it's kind of different. You know, there's a sense of accomplishment for sewing together the Relic because you make it your own, and it allows you to make a lot of different variety to your crochet. Yeah. Noodle Studios, I love that. Noodle Studios 915 says, "Do you have any tips for buying string for a beginner?" I'm assuming you mean yarn. For a beginner, yeah, I do. Like, what colors and sizes? I would say the first thing for a beginner is try not to buy acrylic. Whatever you first start to buy and get used to, it's going to be hard for you to go away from it. So acrylic yarn is not my favorite. It doesn't have the best feel on your hands. There are a lot of color options and it's cheap, but it's not very good for the environment. It's just not very, I don't know. I just don't like the look of acrylic yarn very much, even though it's super cheap. So my suggestion is, don't worry about buying a lot of yarn. Buy instead small balls of yarn in a variety of colors so you have different options. I like Lily Sugar and Cream a lot because they're relatively small balls of yarn. They're pretty cheap and there's a lot of different colors for them. And I like the 100% cotton look. I think it looks really good for your crocheted, especially amigurumi. So yeah, I suggest that. If you're willing to wait a little bit, I wouldn't say wait. I'd go buy something. Go buy some yarn. But I am going to be coming out with an amigurumi kit, like an amigurumi 101 kit. I would say I really wanted to come out with it like last month, but it probably won't be until September at my current rate. But it'll be a big kit that you can get that's got 10 different colors. It comes with, I think it's going to come with like 10 different patterns that you can make using those colors. And it'll come with eyes and stuffing, basically everything you need as a beginner to crochet. So keep a lookout for that. That's coming out soon. I have some prototypes here that I need to just spend some more time with. But yeah. Okay, so I got 3 of the fingers down. When I made this one, I made 3 fingers and then I made a 4th finger and connected the fingers together. So that's what we're going to be doing. Sarah says she likes cotton and acrylic depending on what you're making, but you despise wool. That's interesting. I don't really despise wool. It depends on what. If I'm making something to wear, I usually like to use wool. But yeah, amigurumi is not great for wool because it's so stretchy that you can see holes in your pieces. And yeah, I agree. I think wool is not the best option for amigurumi. It's not bad, but it's just probably not the best. That's actually one of the reasons why I really like cotton is because it's very, I say it's moldable. It's very like shapeable. It's easy to bend and skew into the shape that you want regardless of your crochet stitches. Whereas as wool and acrylic and stuff, they're very they're like really squishy. really squishy, so they don't hold a shape as well. That's true too. It's expensive, yep, and it's itchy, and you have to hand wash it. Accurate. Oh yeah, Holly, good point. Acrylic yarn will also pill over time and looks fuzzy, which yeah, you don't like, and I don't like it either. That's why I like using cotton, because it's not really fuzzy. Sometimes cotton does pill, but usually it's not that much. If you're a newbie and you don't know what pilling is when like little balls of fluff like form on your crocheted piece. I don't think I have anything like at hand that has pilled, but yeah. Wool can be really nice to use if you want to add like fur to your piece though, because you can comb it out with like a brush. I think you can kind of comb out acrylic, but not as well as you can with wool. Slither Marie! Oh my god, I haven't seen you forever. Hello! Welcome! Jasmine, you're a cheapskate. That's funny. Gabby, how long have I been crocheting for? You've been crocheting for 4 years. I've been crocheting for 15 years, maybe? Maybe not 15. That might be a little much. Let's see. I probably started crocheting when I was 14 or 15, and I am 29 now. So, wow. Yeah, almost 15 years. It's a long time. And honestly, I've been crocheting like pretty much daily since then. So a lot of crochet. A lot of crochet. So many items. So many things. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I think this is going to be where we're going to connect it. Now, I wrote down the beginning of this pattern, so I'm going to try going off of that as I make my piece here. So I said that for the first 3 fingers, I slip stitch, got it, boom. For the 4th finger, you know, I said to single crochet 1. Is that true? Oh, I suppose it is. Okay. So we'll single crochet 1. And then continuing in the next stitch on the 2nd finger to connect. So that would be right here. This is a very interesting way to connect pieces that I haven't experimented with enough, but it can be so useful. So let's give it a shot. I do this, we do this in the castle pattern, and just a few, I think there's a few patterns on the website that this is done with. And then it just says to single crochet 3. Is that true? So I did 1 and then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that would be true. Well, the difference is, okay, we'll make it work. And then I work onto the next hand, right? Yeah. Okay, this makes sense. This makes sense, I think. I think. That one. And then how much in the next finger? And continuing in the back into the 3rd finger. Oh, the 1st finger to connect. Single crochet 8. So 1, 2. Cool. Five, 7, and 8. And then I would skip these 2, and then I'll skip these 2. 1, 2, and then I'll work into this one. Is that what it says? Continuing back into the 3rd finger. Wait. Yeah, continuing into the 2nd finger, skip 2, and then single crochet 3. So the hard part for this pattern is going to be explaining this pattern in written form, because it is a little complicated to like explain this connecting thing. 1, 2, and then right here. Aha, I found a mistake already. 4th finger. Say 7. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and that would be the end of the round right there. Boom, 7. Look at that. We got fingers. We got fingies. Cool. All right, so the next part before I continue crocheting is I'm going to sew in all of these ends. Like that. Blueberry Butterfly says that they are 12 and they started a small business. That is so cool. When I started crocheting, I did the same thing. I started a small business where I just sold my crocheted items, and it was a really, really, really good thing that I did. Not only did it teach me how to crochet really well, but also taught me how to run a small business, and it paid my way through like college. I never really had to get a full job for college, I was able to survive by just selling my crocheted things at fairs and online and stuff. I really think that is a great thing to do. Create a small business when you're young like that, and it keeps you learn a lot. You learn a lot. You're kind of like forced to learn a lot. Also, it's impressive. Like, it's really impressive. And yeah, get that money. Like Holly says, get that money. There we go. Now, one thing I do want to add in these fingers in a second, once I get going around, is I added pipe cleaners in these fingers so that I could like bend them. So you could be like pointing, look at you, or like grab something. So I'm going to try doing that on this hand as well. Which I was thinking for the puppet, because I'm going to make these like, have it like an armature. So I'm going to put like a little stick in this so that I can move the arm while I'm puppeting like this, and I can have the arm moving around. And so it'd be really nice to have it so you can grab onto something. Like a pencil or something. I've been thinking a lot about like what this, who is this troll going to be? And I shouldn't make too many assumptions already because I don't have a finished piece yet. And usually I like to think about what they are when they're finished, or while I'm making the face of the character, because it helps me like with whatever kind of design I'm doing for it. But the idea I had was a character called Porgal, a troll being named Porgal the Mind, and him being a shaman of another tribe, and him being like, I imagine his voice being like, Porgal the Mind, and he always talks in the third person. Porgal the Mind remembers. Porgal will ponder upon this further. That's what I always would say. Porgal will ponder upon this further. Which I think is pretty fun to say. So we'll see how it goes. All right, good night, Holly. Thanks for joining. You know what, Sarah? That's funny that you say that. When I was in high school and starting to crochet, first off, I got addicted to crocheting really quickly, and I crocheted in my class, in every single class. Once I started, I just crocheted in every single class. And in the beginning, a lot of teachers would be like, hey, don't do that, like pay attention in my class. And I remember I was a very confident young kid for being a nerdy little white kid and shy white kid, but I was shockingly confident when I talked to teachers because I always had pretty good grades. I never had like perfect grades, but I always had like good enough grades where they couldn't really complain about my grades. So I remember talking to my teachers and being like, hey, look, I understand what you're saying. You want me to pay attention in class, but I'm telling you, I can pay attention better when my mind is messing about with something else. So it kind of like, it removes that distraction where I want to like fiddle, I want to draw, or I want to like, it's actually just like doodling in class. Sometimes when you doodle in class, it gets that motor part of your brain out of the way so that you can pay attention to whatever sounds or what's on the board and stuff, because you're not having to battle this consistent feeling of needing to do something else. Maybe that's ADD. I don't know if I have ADD. I've never like been diagnosed with it, but I think I have just a short attention span, and maybe that's just because of my generation, and I'm sure the generations following will have a very similar problem. But crochet definitely helped me rein in that attention deficit. Most of your teachers scare you. You got to realize that your teachers are people too. They're people, like just like you, just like your mom and dad. Like, if you talk to a person like a normal human being, usually it makes it a lot easier to talk to them. If you stop thinking of them as someone that is like more important than you, like like talking to a policeman. You know, when you talk to someone in uniform and you feel like you get that nervousness in your stomach of like, oh my gosh, this person, like I'm scared to talk to this person. I find that it helps a lot when you just focus or you just look or you think about how they're just another person. They're going to go to sleep later that night and lay down on their pillow like this. And that makes me always think like that specific thought of someone going to bed at night. This is so silly. That specific thought of someone going to bed at night and laying down on their little pillow and being all like cute and nice always makes me think like, oh yeah, that's a person. It's just another person. It's easier to talk to someone when you think of them as another human being and you don't think of them as something other than that. I find it's a lot easier to connect with them. It's a lot easier to express your opinions and your ideas and your struggles when you can realize that they are a human being with their own struggles, with their own opinions and their own feelings and uncomfortability. They also have been in those situations. Stuff like that. Crystal says, you have a suggestion for the Club Crochet website, but you don't know if I take suggestions. I absolutely take suggestions. Absolutely, always. I am always taking suggestions. Now, that's not going to be that I'm going to necessarily do whatever that suggestion is, but I'll definitely take them into consideration. So, yes, please let me know. What do you think? What would you like to add to the website, or what would you like to change for the website? I'm consistently working on it and trying to better it and make it better in general. So if you have any ideas, let me know. Blueberry says that they were trying to find a Club Crochet account on Instagram, but you couldn't find it. What's the Club Crochet name on Instagram? The link, it actually should be linked down below, but it's at club.crochet. That's the Instagram account. It might be easier to search for the hashtag Club Crochet, because I posted that hashtag very often as well, but it is at club.crochet. I also have a personal Instagram at Louie's Loops, but I haven't really been using it as often as I'd like to, just because it's kind of hard to manage two at the same time. Now, I really, really need to start using a stitch marker here. So let's get to the end of this round. I think that's the end of the round. Okay, and it looks like I have one more round of just single crochets to get to where we need to be, because see, we got the hand. We got it. We got it. Welcome, Finn. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the live stream. Just welcome in general. I love your name too, and I love your picture. A little sunset. It's beautiful. And just thank you to everybody that's joined. It seems like we have quite a lot of people watching right now. So hey, if you're watching, thanks for joining. Do I own any plastic stitch markers? I do own plastic stitch markers. I actually have one right over. Oh, I don't know where it is. But I don't think I'm going to use a plastic stitch marker. I think I'm just going to use some yarn after I finish this round. Great! Crystal, that's a great suggestion. I love it. Crystal says that their suggestion for the website is to add a difficulty level so you know what you're capable of doing. Yeah, I love that suggestion. You know what might be even better with that suggestion is if I put a difficulty suggestion in there and then I offer a section where you can like put in your own difficulty, and I can take those into consideration when I go to difficulties. So I can say like, hey, I think this pattern is easy. And then you could be like, you know, I just finished this pattern. It ain't easy. This is a medium difficulty. And then I can take that into consideration, and we can, you know, make them ebb and flow. And then you could search by difficulty. I think that's a great idea, Crystal. Thank you so much. I will work on that, honestly. That's a very, very good idea. And yeah, if you ever have any ideas for the website, feel free to contact us. Either you can reach out to me directly, or you can reach out to the contact email. It's just contact@clubcrochet.com, and I would love to hear your guys' suggestions. And yeah, definitely we will take them into consideration. Yeah, Yuna, I guess like a rating. But I don't really want a rating, because a rating is different than a difficulty. A rating would be more like, I like this pattern. It's not difficult, but I like it. You know? But I hear what you're saying there. Okay, so I'm down to the next part where I would be adding the other thumb. And in this pattern, I just added the thumb right away, like right here. But I want to add the thumb a little bit over. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Basically, I'm at the point on my pattern where I don't have this part written down. So we're going to go ahead and ad-lib it. Oh, wait, we want to add our stitch marker. Almost forgot. Something just went boom. There we go. Where are my scissors? Oh, there they are. I don't think we need too much. I think that's just enough. Honestly, usually when I'm crocheting, I just need to know where the end of the round is for one round, and then I can go back. Like for this arm, you can see I have a little stitch marker there, and that's just so I can track that all the way up, and that is actually the end of the round. You can follow it up. So that's usually how I like to do a stitch marker, is just like one or maybe two places. That way it's easy for me to track instead of continuously using a stitch marker. Takoyaki says, Louis, how are you so creative in amigurumi? Well, first off, that's very, very nice of you. Thank you for the compliment. And second off, I am, when I think about my qualities as a person, the one that I think is the most, the one quality of myself that I think I'm most proud of is my creativity in general. I have this strange connection with my creative process that's just very strong. It's very easy for me to tap into, and so it's not necessarily that I'm creative in amigurumi, but instead that I spend a lot more. I'm creative in whatever art I'm thinking about at the time. So I spend a lot of time thinking of amigurumi so I can be creative in amigurumi. If I were illustrating a lot, I'd probably be a lot more creative in illustration. And I don't think that necessarily that's unique to myself. I don't think that I'm just especially creative in one. I think I am pretty creative, but I think that it's taken a lot of practice and thought into just thinking creatively, just consistently trying to innovate. So I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Is the answer. I don't know. I don't think I'm necessarily super creative in just amigurumi. I think I'm creative in amigurumi because I've put my mind towards that most. And so it's easier to be creative in that world. Hope that answers. What's everyone's favorite pattern on Club Crochet? That's a great question, Mint. Mint and Moment. I love the name too. Also, Takoyaki, I just want to say thank you again for that compliment. That was really sweet of you. Blueberry loves the burbs. I agree. I think the burbs are very cool. And the fungaloids are very cool. I think I'm going to try to rework the fungaloids. Well, maybe not rework the fungaloids themselves, but instead rework the Sorry, hold on. No. Okay. Instead, rework the mushroom pattern so that you can make your own mushrooms of any kind. So I just thought that would be such a good pattern for November. So I'm going to try working on a mushroom pattern for November. Oh, that's so cool, Michelle. Michelle says the squid. That's so cool because that's such a new pattern. That's really cool, Michelle. That means a lot. The Yancy the Yeti is a very cool pattern. I like that one a lot. If you like Yancy the Yeti and just the design of Yancy the Yeti, I suggest you check out the TV show Hilda. It's on Netflix, and it's really cool. I really like Hilda. Hey, look at that, guys. That's a pretty good spot for the thumb, I gotta say. I like it a lot. That's not bad, because we got our right hand and our left hand here. So I will keep rocking and rolling. Let's get to the end of this round. And let me count my stitches. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, yeah, 15. That's exact. Oh, man, I'm on a roll, guys. This is great. Love the hand. I'm gonna have to use this more often. Maybe we can make just a giant troll in general. Maybe not just a puppet. I mean, I'm gonna make a puppet for this first one, but this could be a useful pattern for other things as well. I'm gonna go ahead and cut our stitch marker because, like I said, I only really need the one round to keep track from here. But I think that's pretty good. Okay, so I need to sew on this thumb, and then I need to look at what I did on this hand to see what to do next, so that they're the same, you know? Oh, the mimic chest is super cool, Mickey Cricky. I think I'm gonna do that one again soon on the channel, like do a live stream crochet along for it, because that is a really cool. I agree. I think that one is super cool. It's interesting to think about my process for making that one, because that one was so difficult. That was maybe one of the trickiest patterns to design, because it just took a lot of thought of like putting pieces together, what stitches went where, and then how to explain it. Oh my gosh. If you look at that pattern, you look at all the designs that I've made to help explain how things get put together, it was very difficult. That pattern was tricky, very tricky. Okay, got this. Johnny! Oh, congratulations, you're moving to a new house. Oh, that's awesome, congratulations. How's it going? It is going well. So I'm kind of just like, I'm not really ad-libbing it necessarily, but I am just kind of chill, going around, going across, trying to just take it by. Oh, Rodeca, thank you so much. We got a brand new donator. Thank you so much, Rodeca. That's really nice. So here we go. I'm gonna reach into the thing of amigurumi. Seriously, it could be anything. Let's see. Now, if I don't like whatever I pull out, I will grab something else. But this one's great. That's right. We got a little squid with a with a bowler cap on. It's so cute. We'll put this squid out for you. Thank you so much for your donation, Rodeca. I like this new system. It's fun to like just reach in and grab just a random crocheted item from there. And I do have it somewhat separated. So there's one big thing of just random crocheted stuff, and then I have one of dinosaurs, and then I have one of goblins, because those are the ones that I make the most. I have so many goblins. Like, seriously, it's a huge, like, the box is like this big, and it's filled with goblins and trolls and orcs and ogres and stuff like that. It's really cool. Tina! Thank you! I should come up right now. Right now. Well, I saw it. Whatever. Ooh, let's see what we got here. I'm going deep. We're gonna go deep into the crochet. Oh. Ooh. Maybe. Tina, I don't know how much of a Batman Beyond fan you are, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab another one, but I will show you what I grabbed just because it's kind of fun. This is Batman Beyond from Batman Beyond. I made it a long time ago. I actually remember exactly where I was when I was making this. I was in a cafe in Santa Cruz with a girl that I had dated at the time. Yeah, anyhow, we're putting that guy back. Let's find you a different one, though. What's this one? Okay, cool. How about this little dinosaur? It's like a dino. It's from the Doomlings, which is a game a friend of mine made, and is a little ball dinosaur. I actually really want to come out with a tutorial for how to make these little ball guys because they're so easy. And good night, Tina. Thank you so much for even trying to stay up and hanging out with me, Tina. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a great night and sweet dreams. I'll go ahead and put this out for you. They'll keep track and make sure that everything's going according to plan for you. It'll be your little avatar throughout this live stream. Okay, now where was I in this pattern? Let's see. So we've just connected it, which would be that round, and then we'd be in the round after, which would be 1, 2, 3, and then connected, and then this round. So it would be I think it's just a round of single crochets, but let's find out. I think it would start right there, right? Whoa! Johnny, thank you! Wow. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. $20 donation. Okay, we gotta get you. Let's find a bigger crocheted item for you. Let's see. Oh, here. I got my mystical monsters. Well, actually, I've taken out some. Well, yeah. Let me grab my. What's in here? No. We'll grab something from over here. Let's see. Oh, this is cool. Ooh, I don't know if this will fit on the stream. Maybe it will. Let's see. This, I don't even know what I called this thing, but I made this a long time ago. It's like a, uh-oh, my dad's calling me. It is a, like a spider, but it's not a spider. The idea was, this was part of my Creatures of Linonia series that I was working on a long time ago. Another work in progress that I never finished. But it was a series where there was a bunch of different monsters, and there was like going to be a character that would go around and like be cataloging these creatures that they found on a different planet. And this one was, it was supposed to be a tick and a spider put together. So they crawled on giant fuzzy things, and then they went down like this, and they were deflated. The idea was they'd be deflated, and they'd go down on something, and then they on like a creature, and then they go, and they'd fill up with fluff, and then they go, and go. So maybe not on the stream though. It is scary, so I'm gonna take it off, and instead let's give you a little cuter thing there. I did want to show you it though, and that is for you, Johnny. But you know what? We'll get you maybe a more friendly creature out here, like this, which was also another character from that. It's called the antlered Meeble Walker. That's what I call this dude. And you can see he's got his little antlers there. This is actually a pattern on the website, and I should really give him more attention. I'm going to put a little needle up his bum so that he can sit up there. There you go, Johnny. Your antlered Meeble Walker is going to sit. Actually, he'll go with these guys right here and just watch over us as we crochet together. Perfect, even. All right, so again, where was I in this pattern before I was so rudely interrupted? Jane! Oh my gosh, I want to see another random thing you haven't shown in a while. These are cool. All right, cool, man. I like this. All right, let's see. We'll go into the big group of crocheted stuff here and see what we got. Oh, what's this one? Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. Man, this is actually, you're right, this is fun. Here you go. This is for you, Jane. It is a Wolverine pod person that I made like legit might be a decade ago. I made this guy. So it's a Wolverine. You see he's got his little claws there, and he's got his cool little mask. Now, the Pod People patterns I really wanted to get done this year, and I still really do. So I'm probably gonna put more effort into it about like how to make your own pod person. But yeah, this was one when I was really into making Pod People. I made a little Wolverine. So we'll go ahead and put Wolverine out here for you. That's for you, Jane. Thanks so much for the donations, guys. I really wasn't expecting donations today, to be completely honest. I was like, I didn't think that many people would show up and not that many people would donate, but I like, you guys rock. Thank you. D&D maps. Good to see ya. Good to talk to ya. Haven't been crocheting in a while. Life's getting a lot busier, so I haven't been. That's okay. Thanks so much for joining, my dude. I hope you're having a great day, and regardless of you're not crocheting, I hope you're still being creative out there and you're still having fun and enjoying your life. And it's really good to talk to you. Mickey Cricky says that the Antling Meeple Walker is your favorite. That's awesome. That's exactly what it is, D&D Maps. We're working on a bigified version of a troll, but it's going to be a puppet. So we're making it like, kind of like Jack. So the head's going to be like this, and it's going to be made out of like cardboard so we can open and close it like. So the head's going to be like that, except it's going to get skinny and out, and it's going to be even a larger puppet than Jack here. It's probably is going to be like this, like almost a full-size puppet. Maybe a little bit smaller, but pretty big. Leaf sauce, that is a great question. I'll get to that question in just a second. I just need to remember like what the next part of this pattern is. So if this is the last stitch there, let's see. If we count over, we go 1, 8, 9, 10, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, great. Okay, so we have a lot of rounds of just single crochets then, in that case. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. I think that's 8 rounds of just single crochets. Great, that is easy. I can talk my butt off while I do that. Great, 8 rounds, huh? Starting here. Okay, so yeah, starting at that one. Well, because the last round was connecting, so yeah, it'll actually be starting here. But okay, great, 8 rounds of single crochets. Leaf sauce, how is Jules doing? Jules is doing great. She's auditioning for a bunch of shows right now. If you didn't know, Jules is actually also an actress. She is in a lot of musicals and plays. Obviously, in 2020, not that many shows for obvious reasons. But they're starting back up again. So she's been auditioning for a lot of shows. She's been knitting a bunch. If you know how to knit and want to check out some cool knit patterns, check out Jules' pattern. She goes by Knit by Jules online. And yeah, if you don't know who Jules is, that's my girlfriend. We have a podcast together called the Loop and Pearl Podcast. A new episode's actually coming out tomorrow. So make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you get notified when it comes out. But keep a lookout tomorrow. New episode, or no, I'm sorry, not tomorrow. Friday, I think, because I still need to edit it. So probably Friday, actually. But yeah, keep a lookout for that. I think just a few stitches here is fine. I could just cut that. Keep going. Yes, fingers crossed. What kind of musicals or plays has Jules been in? I mean, she's been in so many. Let's see. She was in Avenue Q. She was in The Sound of Music, was the last one before the pandemic. She played Mary, or whatever the main character in Sound of Music is. What is the main character in Sound of Music? I can't remember her name. But she played that. She's done in Avenue Q. She was like a lot of different characters. She's been in Into the Woods. Actually, she just auditioned for Into the Woods. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. Dude, Isabel, thank you. Isabel says, you inspired me to make my own goblinoid. It's a bugbear from D&D. That is so cool. That is so cool. I'd love to see it, Isabel. Can you send me a picture? Either post it on the Discord channel or in the Facebook group, or you can email me directly if you want, or you can post it on Instagram. However you want to. I'd love to see the bugbear. That is such a cool idea. Actually, for your donation, let me put out a little creature there. I can either put out a goblinoid, or you know what? No. I'll show you something better. This, if I can find it, I think it might be in here somewhere, is an old crocheted monster that I made. Oh man, I don't know if he's in here. Shoot, I can't find him. But I have a monster that I called a bugbear before I knew what bugbears were, because it was before I got really into D&D. Well, it's not like before I got into D&D, it's just like I just didn't know what bugbears were really. And I just love the name bugbear. I can't find him though. I found a little puppet me in a little suit. But that's not what you want. Well, I can't find the bugbear. It doesn't look like a bugbear, though. It looks like a bug and a bear put together, but it's not like... It doesn't look like a bugbear. And I can't find it anyhow, so it doesn't matter. Okay, well, whatever. I can't find it. So how about... this dude? This actually looks somewhat similar to what that bugbear was. So we'll go ahead and put this out there for you. This is for you, Isabel. Thank you so much for your donation. This was part of my Monster Monday things. You can see I'm using a lot of fuzz there. It's very cool. I'd like to start using fuzz more often in my crochet kits. So if you like that idea, let me know. Oh, by the way, I should let you know right now, if you want to sign up for a Club Crochet Pro membership, next month is going to be the dragon. So... if you want to get the dragon kit, it's next month's kit. So sign up for a pro membership now, and it'll go out at the end of the month. We're going to be doing the dragon kit. I'm so excited, like crazy excited for it. So I hope you like it too. All right. Yeah, Avenue Q is very cool. And she actually did Avenue Q, I think, like 3 times. So it was really cool. Mickey Cricky the Bugbear reminds you of a bread bug from Pikmin. I remember the bread bug from Pikmin. It comes over and it steals all your items and it pulls it back into its thing. I love Pikmin. I hope they come out with a new Pikmin soon. If you have never played Pikmin, go check it out. If you have a Switch, get Pikmin 3. It's worth it. Absolutely. It's a very, very fun and unique game. I don't think I've ever played anything quite like Pikmin, and it seriously gives me chills. I think it's my favorite Nintendo franchise is Pikmin. Maybe. Zelda, though. I mean, come on. Zelda? Come on, Zelda. I've been playing a lot of Skyward Sword recently, and it's okay. It's all right. It's fun. It's just a little bit like handholdy. They're kind of like guiding you along, and it's like, I don't know. It's very different from Breath of the Wild, obviously. Takoyaki, you got an idea? Yes, of course I want to hear it. What's your idea? Yeah, Zelda's so good. Brandy asks if I use coarser yarn like peaches and cream or something softer like I love this cotton. I usually use something about right in between. I don't like it when it's too coarse. For example, and you know what? Sometimes when you buy certain cotton yarns, they come and they're like really coarse, even though normally you buy that cotton yarn, it's not that coarse. So here is a light blue of Lily Sugar and Cream that I've been using, and I have another light blue in my cupboard over there that is the same exact brand of yarn, but for some reason it's so freaking coarse. It's like, it sucks. I hate using it. It squeaks when I use it. It hurts my hands, and I just don't like it. So I just kind of like have it now, and I don't know what to do with it because I don't like it. But it's like from the exact same company. It's just a different dye lot, I guess. And I'm thinking they probably forgot to wash off a part of like the process, maybe. I don't know, but it sucks when your yarn is really coarse. I totally agree. I'm sorry, I'm getting so distracted as I don't crochet. This is turning out to really be a cool live stream. And this morning when I woke up at noon, yeah, that's right. Well, I woke up at like 10. Or like 9:30 is when I woke up because the neighbors downstairs are moving. So they're like completely renovating the place. So it's so loud. It like, they wake me up at 9:30 with this like a jackhammer or something downstairs. And I was going crazy. I was up really late last night, knowing that I was able to sleep in a little bit today. And I just like laid in bed, I was just sad, honestly. I was just depressed this morning. I don't know why. I just was having such a difficult time getting up, and I was upset. You know those days when you just wake up and I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm not gonna live stream today. Maybe I just don't. I just kind of want a day. I just don't want to do anything today. And then Jules was like, hey, I get it. You're having a rough morning, but those live streams always make you happier. And I was like, you're right. They do make me happier. And I'm so glad. I'm so glad that I did this. You guys have really completely changed the trajectory of my day. And I just really want you... I want you to know that I really appreciate it. I did get that, Johnny. Johnny just said she just became a pro member. Doesn't know if it'll notify. I do get notifications. I get emails, and I get the email notification put on my phone as like a notification. So thank you so much. As part of my. Uh-oh. My dad needs help about taxes, but I can't help right now. I'm in the middle of a live stream. I should probably tell him that, though. One sec. Okay. Sorry about that. Johnny, thank you so much. I love your username, by the way. That's really cool. And I did get a notification, and for becoming a pro member, let's put something out for you a little bit bigger again. You rock. Have I ever told you that? You freaking rock. All right, let's find something random in here, but maybe that's a little bit bigger. Let's see. Oh, that would be cool. Wait, hold on. I actually found something a little cooler. I thought of something cooler because I can see one over there. And I know I saw one in here. Yes. Oh, this is so cool. Johnny, this is something that I have been wanting to recreate for Club Crochet, and I definitely will be doing it soon. I've just been kind of avoiding doing it, but boom. It's a very miniature Yoshi. So here's my idea. So this is an old pattern, and the pattern's okay. It's not great. I actually stopped selling it because I don't have a video tutorial for it, and it's just a little bit more difficult than my normal patterns because there's a lot of different parts and so on. But I mean, look at how cute it is. There's pipe cleaners in all the arms and legs, so he can move his legs and arms around. Let's make him sit up like that. And what I really want to do is come out with this on my website, redo this pattern on the website. And when I do it, With the kit, I really want to include amiibo cards. So if you play Stitched, you can get these amiibos that you can place on your thing, and it does different stuff depending on the game. And you can actually get little cards that you can get made that you can put into Amigurumi to make them actually workable amiibos. So I really want to recreate this pattern and include amiibo cards in crochet kits. Wouldn't that be cool? So that's my idea. And Johnny, thank you so much for becoming a Club Crochet Pro member. I appreciate you so much. And again, if you want to sign up for a pro membership, you got until the end of the month to get your dino kit, or dragon kits. I'm actually working on a dragon tonight to, there we go, to work on the amount of yarn that goes in those kits. And yeah, I'm excited for that. Wouldn't that be, yeah, right? It is a good idea, Slither Marie. I'm excited. I think that would be a super fun thing to do. I mean, I could already do that with the little Mario pod people, I guess. I don't know. But it would be very cool. I need to figure out how to make my own amiibo cards, because you can make your own, and it would be probably a lot cheaper if I could just make my own instead of buying like 150 of them for the kits, for the monthly kit, you know? Johnny is a double legend. Double legend. And yet, if you would like to sign up for a Club Crochet membership, whether that be a pro membership or a regular membership, the regular membership, you can actually even get a free trial. And if you sign up for a membership, I'll put something out just like you donated, because it is very useful, very helpful, and keeps my channel, you know, keeps me alive. So yeah, I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you so much, Johnny, again. Oh, I missed your idea, Takoyaki. Let's see. Oh yeah, sure. I mean, I'd love that, Takoyaki. That'd be really cool. Yeah, I'd be interviewed. Can you reach out to me via email? And we could talk about this more off the live stream. But yeah, I think that's a great idea. Slither Marie says you can make them with Android phones. Oh, really? Okay, cool. Delirious Rain! Oh my gosh, you are fresh. Right out of the crochet womb. Why did I say it like that? That's weird. Anyhow, Delirious, congratulations. Welcome to crocheting. It's the best thing in the world. You are absolutely going to get hooked. And thank you so much for choosing my pattern for the first one. I really appreciate it a lot. If you're looking for other patterns to make, try out the Triceratops or the Goblin next, or the Octopus. Those are my, like, those are the three that I really go. Check those ones out. Thanks so much. And welcome to the live stream, by the way. Yevel? I think it's Yevel? Anyhow, they say, is everything on Club Crochet all done by you? 95% of it is. All the videos are done by me. Most of the patterns are done by me. There's like every now and then I do a collaboration pattern with another artist. Sir Pro Gray is usually one of the other artists that I work with, but they're patterns from other artists that I kind of like produce, is what I like to say. So they create a rough draft of the pattern, and then I kind of like rework it so that it works with all the other patterns there, and we do a video tutorial and a PDF, blah blah blah. But yeah, I do all the videos, I do the editing for the videos, I put the stuff on the website. I do have my friend Jimmy. He helps with creating, like, or maintaining the website, making sure things don't break. And then also my friend Nicole is kind of become my like second-hand woman. She helps with putting together kits now. She answers emails that she can answer. I still answer a lot of emails too, but she helps a lot with crochet kits and getting the monthly kits and just keeping me organized and, you know, continually creating useful stuff for everybody. So 2, 3, 4, 5. So special thanks to Nicole. And then also there's moderators. I can't not say thank you so much to the moderators. Coffee and Crochet, she's in the chat right now. She helps out with moderating the Discord channel. Obviously, also she's in the YouTube live streams, and she helps with the challenges. They're brand new. We just finished the space challenge. By the way, congratulations to the name. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's a Korean name of someone that is an artist and made a burger UFO, and they won the challenge recently. So we're going to be making a pattern together. And then also special thanks to Sarah and Melbell, who are often in the chats. They're also moderators that help just make sure things are working out right, giving me advice on things that I want to make, and helping moderate the Facebook group, and just a bunch of stuff. So thank you so much to everybody that's been so helpful. And then also thanks to everybody that helps support. This wouldn't be possible without people supporting, without people donating or creating memberships or, you know, purchasing kits. So, yeah. Leaf sauce. Quick question. Do you ever need to use a thimble? You know, I actually have never needed to use a thimble before. I did try when I was early on in crocheting, try using a thimble, but whatever I'm making, very rarely am I using a needle that's able to puncture my skin. So I usually don't need to use a thimble because it just kind of restricts my access. So yeah, I don't know. The answer is no, I don't usually use a thimble. Oh, interesting. Use them for rug burn from crocheting too much. I think what I would like, rather than a thimble, maybe it's just because of the way that I crochet, but having something right here, even just like a band-aid right there, you can kind of see how it's already a little bit red right there. That's because that is where I like carry my yarn. See, I let it like go like that. Woo Moon, thank you so much, Coffee and Crochet. Yes, that is the winner of the spaceship crochet along or crochet thing. Her name is Woo Moon. So thank you so much, Woo Moon. I'm gonna be reaching out to her soon. I don't think she's in this live stream right now, but I'll reach out to her. And Takoyaki, where's the email for Club Crochet? You can either email contact@Club Crochet, or you can email me. I'm Louie at clubcrochet.com. Those are the emails that we use. Savannah, thank you so much for letting me know. Savannah says that I taught her how to crochet. That's so cool. You know, earlier, that's so cool. Earlier on, I posted something on Reddit, and someone said that that I taught them, or they've been crocheting a bunch of goblins that I made, and just the idea that there's people out there that make the things that I design is, you know, you'd think I'd get used to it by now. I'm not used to it. It's so flattering, so cool, and really means a lot. Thank you for letting me know, and thanks for crocheting with me. Seriously. And hello, make it with Alex. Nidra, I think that's how I say it. Nidra Rhodes says, "Can you see my message?" I absolutely can. We all can, I believe. And hello, welcome to the live stream. Wow, 64 people on a Wednesday. I'm shocked. Thanks everybody for joining. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we got one more round. And then I think we can start decreasing after that, which means that I'm going to have to come back and look at this. I think, actually, if I follow this one up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Okay. So then 1, 2. Oh, actually, I think that is 8. I think we're on. I think we're where we need to be to start decreasing. Okay, so then I do need to start counting stitches. So give me a second. I'm going to just zone a little bit to count stitches here, just to make sure I know what I'm decreasing. I did 3, 4, 5, 5, and then a decrease. And then did I repeat that? 1, 2. Yep. 5, and then a decrease. 5, decrease. And then I did a round of single crochets. 1, 2, 3 more rounds of single crochets after that, I believe. Yeah, okay, so 5 and then a decrease. That's what I'm looking at. Which I guess will bring us down. I'm not sure what it'll bring us down to. We'll count stitches and find out. Delirious Rain, by the way, I just got a notification that you subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing, Delirious. And if you haven't yet, please like this video down below and subscribe to the channel. If you like what I'm making, you like what I'm working on, even maybe click that little bell icon. It'll let you know whenever I come out with new videos and new live streams and stuff like that. That'd be pretty cool. Dude, Brandy! Brandy says that I taught her how to crochet and she's been selling things. So not too shabby. Very cool. I think something that I'd like to add to the website after a while. I'm not ready just yet to add this, but it would be very cool to add a little marketplace where people can feature the things that they've made, that they're selling, that they've made with Club Crochet patterns, so that other people can purchase them. So a little marketplace in Club Crochet itself. First off, because I think it'd just be cool to see, but also I want to help support other crocheters that want to start selling their items. So, Brandy, very cool. Thank you for letting me know. Very cool. Okay, so I did 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I decrease. Right? That's what I said, I think. So that'll be 6. And then we'll do that 4 times, which will bring... okay, so we should have 24 stitches. 1, 2, 4, 5, and then I'll decrease again. Oh, okay. Johnny, that's a great question. Johnny says, I got lost on a project trying to count old stitches. How do I identify an invisible decrease? Super duper good question, because invisible decrease, as the name suggests, is extremely hard to recognize in your patterns. But once you get an idea of them, they can be a little bit easier. Let me go ahead and finish this last few stitches here, and I will show you how to identify an invisible decrease by focusing in very close so I can show you it. 3, 4, I think that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then invisible decrease. Okay. All right, so check this out. Check this out, Johnny. Let me zoom in and fix the focus. Let's look real close at these stitches here. So all these are all just regular single crochets. Every one of them, you can see it's just a V and a little dot in between the V's, right? So boop, boop, and they all go up kind of a little bit to the left here. This is an invisible decrease. And the way you can tell it's an invisible decrease is that these V's go into one spot, whereas the invisible decrease, you can't really, like it, you can see that it's got this little bump and then bump and then bump and then thing right there. So it's this part of the invisible decrease that I recognize right away. Once I see this, I know that whatever V is attached to this little mess is an invisible decrease. Now it's kind of hard to notice that, obviously. Like if you're looking at it right there, it's like, well, where's the invisible decrease? And it's right there. You can see that little mess under the V. There's one right here. There's one. And usually my invisible decreases line up. So there's one right here. I hope that answers your question. There's another one. There's one. See, it's mostly the mess under it that is that's the noticeable part about it. Hope that answers your question. Let me know if you need any, if I can provide any more advice on that front. And now I think I've just got 3 rounds of single crochets. Unicong. You can also find the email address by just going to the website, and there's a little contact button at the very bottom of clubcrochet.com. That should get you to the email as well. But it's just contact@clubcrochet.com. Amigurumi boy. Hey, are there any Gen Zers in the chat that can explain to me what this thing is? You know when people like stand up and they go like this? You know, where they're like that, and then they go like sheesh or whatever. I don't really know what they do, but I keep seeing people on TikTok and stuff doing it. I have no idea what that is at all, and it's like the first time I truly feel completely out of touch with the younger generation. I'm like, what the heck is this thing that everybody's doing? What is it? Is it like the new dab? Looks like a dab. You know? But I don't know. I honestly have no idea what that is. This arm is coming together quite well, and I'm really glad that I wrote it down as well, because it helps me do this again later on, and when I write the pattern out, it'll definitely help out, because it's kind of hard to do that. Oh, see, there you go. Bella knows. She says it's ice in your veins. Oh, so you're like cold-blooded. That's what it's supposed to be? I don't really understand dab either, like a dab. I don't get it. I just don't get it. No clue. Okay, well, I'm glad that I'm not the only one out of out of sync there. But ice in your veins, it seems like that's pretty cool to know. Oh, dude, Charlie! We got a new Club Crochet Pro member! Thank you so much, Charlie! I don't know if you're in the chat, but if you are in the chat, Charlie, thank you so much. Let me put out something for you. Thank you for becoming a Club Crochet Pro member. How about this? We'll put out for you what you're going to be making for the next Pro kit. Now, the pattern's not done just yet, and this is just a rough draft of it because there's going to be spines and stuff. But next month, we're doing a crocheted dragon, and there's going to be other colors, so we're going to be doing 2 different colors. There's going to be a darker of the main color and the lighter of the main color. The lighter one's going to be the main body of the dragon, and then the darker is going to be for horns and then spines that go down, and then maybe I'll do spikes on the claws or something. Or maybe I'll actually do colors for the claws themselves. I don't know. We're going to be trying a few different stuff there. And it comes with a bunch of pipe cleaners, stuffing, nickel, all the things that you need to make this dragon. This is the next Pro kit. And Charlie, thank you so much for becoming a Pro member. If you'd like to sign up for a Pro membership now, you get a discount for your first month if this is the first month you're doing it. And this is going to be the kit next month with the pattern, video tutorials, all the yarn. And then we'll crochet it together on a live stream a little bit later as well. So we'll go ahead and put this out for you, Charlie. There you go. Thanks again for becoming a Club Crochet Pro member. Dragon. He's like he's like a baby dragon. Like, look at this. How cute is that? Right? Just like sitting there. He can probably just chill while we crochet. Uh-oh. Oh no, fly away. We gotta catch him. I'm gonna try some like baby dragons too throughout the month. But there's pipe cleaners in like all the pieces here, so they're all bendable and shapeable in their own way. Okay, so let's go ahead and Try to finish up this arm. Let's see, we got 3 rounds of single crochets. So I got 2 more rounds. Or actually just 1 more round of single crochets, and then I can decrease again. Crystal's making a beanie. I love beanies. I wear them all the time. I'm in San Francisco, so it gets really cold here, especially because I'm on the beach of San Francisco. There's nothing between me and the ocean. And so it gets really windy and cold out here. Sometimes. Specifically in the summer, it's really weird. Like you drive for like half an hour north or south from where I live, and suddenly, boom, it's warm. Like really warm. Like it'll be like 90 degrees outside, but at our place, it's like 52 degrees. It's really strange. We live in this little microclimate here. Oh, I'm sorry, Mayera from Brazil. I totally understand, though. No worries at all. I appreciate just the sentiment in general. And I do have to say, from Brazil, your country is kicking butt in the Olympics right now. I've been watching the Olympics a bunch, specifically skateboarding and stuff. I mean, Japan won all the golds in skateboarding and stuff, but like Brazil, I'm shocked. Every single Olympics, I'm like, or every single event, I'm like, oh, there's someone else from Brazil. Oh, there's someone else from Brazil. It's crazy. You guys are like so talented. It's wild. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and kind of try to add our pipe cleaners into all of these body parts here. I don't know how I'm gonna do this because I should have started this a lot earlier before it got too, deep in there, but we're gonna try it anyhow. So we're gonna try to go like 1, go like that, and then I'll just try to like sew them on the inside and hope that works. Let's see. So then we want to go up. That. So that finger. Yeah, you're in Arizona, so no beanie for you. That's for sure. Arizona must be crazy hot right now. Summertime in Arizona. That doesn't sound like, that doesn't sound easy. So let's see if this will work. It's kind of a weird little shape for a hand, but I think it might work out for us. So if we just like put that in there. That's supposed to go on the thumb. That. Yeah, cool, look at that. They'll work in there. I just want to sew them in just a little bit, just to keep them in place. Specifically, the thumb and the index finger is the ones that we really need to make sure stay in place. Oh man, my back is killing me right now. Jasmine, now that Jules is learning to crochet, am I gonna learn to knit? Maybe. I don't know. Jules wants me to, that's for sure. Jules does want me to learn how to knit. So we'll try like this. I'm just gonna try like sewing on our pipe cleaner. No, wait, that wasn't right. That was silly. I did that all weird. Who the guy talking? I the guy talking. My name is Louie. Welcome to the channel. Nice to meet you, Robert. Maybe if I go like that, and then I go around the pipe cleaner there on the inside. I don't know if you can see this, but we're trying to be a little fancy here. I'm a little fancy boy. Noodle Studios, how much is the Dragon Instructions going to cost? Well, it will be available with a Club Crochet membership. So if you want to get a membership, then you'll have it. But I think I'm probably going to sell, I don't know, probably around like $5, maybe $4, somewhere around that. Probably a little bit more expensive than my $3 patterns because there's so many different parts in it, and it's taken me literally a year to design it. So I can't really afford to let that go for too cheap, but yeah, somewhere around there. Not too bad though. About the price of a cup of coffee. That's the idea. Which I think is pretty reasonable for something that's going to take you like hours to make, you know? Okay. And that. And it'll have a video tutorial and PDF and all that other fun stuff too. Okay, so we got one thumb sewn on there around the pipe cleaner. Now I really want to try to get at least one of these fingers also sewn on, which means that we need a little bit more blue yarn. Ugh. What sucks is this blue yarn's attached to the ball, so that means I got to go into the center of the ball of yarn to try to find the inner end. That is such a scary thing to do. I hate. Oh wait, never mind. It's right here. Ain't that lucky? That was lucky. That was really lucky. It usually takes me forever. I don't know what Skillapalm said, but maybe it got deleted by accident. I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna try inside. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try the other way around this time. I'm gonna go from the outside, like that. We're gonna go this. And I'm going to try to get into the pipe cleaner by just feeling my way around in there. Because otherwise, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Okay. Oh, well, welcome, Skellapalm, to your first stream. I don't know why your message got deleted. I'm sorry about that, but hello and welcome to the live stream, and thank you so much for joining. Let's go ahead and try a little bit lower for this next part of the arm. Good. Okay, it seems to be around it a little bit. This is going to be tough, though. I really should have sewn these pipe cleaners on a lot sooner. This is like significantly more difficult now. But it worked. Did work. And it'll help keep it in there a lot more once I put stuffing in there in just a sec. Double knot there. Close. What makes a message qualify? I have no idea, honestly. I think it's like a Google thing. I mean, you know how Google is with their automation. It's like sometimes it works really well and sometimes it works really, really bad. So I have no idea. I don't get to choose what's qualified for being deleted and what's not, but yeah. Okay, let's try this middle finger now. You know, we gotta get the middle finger so that way our troll can be flipping off those goblins that it hates. See how this works. Is it even in there? No, it's not. Okay. I need to make sure this finger is way up there. Zelda music all day, every day. Love the Zelda music. Okay, let's try this again. I don't know if that pipe cleaner's in there. It's so hard to tell. Okay. I'm gonna try one that's a little lower. We might end up giving this character a ring, just so that we can hide this a little bit easier. That might be a pretty smart idea. Yeah, because that finger is not. Well, actually, it might be. I don't know. No. It's fighting us. We got a fighter. Sorry, I know this part of the stream might be a little bit weird and boring because you can't really see what I'm doing, but I'm doing something, I swear. I swears it. Is this sewn on now? Yeah, look at that. He's like, Cool. This'll work. And then let's go ahead and stuff the fingers now. I'm not gonna get to the other finger just because I just can't do it. I just can't even. I am yarn sculpting. Ooh. I'm 3D printing. That's right. I love saying that. 3D. I'm a 3D printer. So now's the tough part. We need to. Actually, this shouldn't be that tough, but for some reason it is. I can tell it's going to be difficult for me to get the stuffing in all the fingers, but not like overdo it. There. Oh, I hear Jimbo. It's my cat. He's like, are you done? I want to hang out. Let me grab some more stuffing. Oh, where did I put all that stuffing? I grabbed a handful of it. New handful of stuffing. Okay. You need a shirt that says 3D printing. All right, cool. I'll make you one, Slither. Slither Marie. I've been working on some new t-shirt designs, so I'll work on one. That end should go in there too. Okay, let's make sure that these are bendable. Index finger. Check. Okay. Cool. Thumb? Yep. All right. Whoa, another one got deleted by the moderator team. I wonder what happened. Or like the Google moderation. They're watching us, guys. They don't like what we're saying. They don't like the idea of being a crocheter. Classic Google. They hate crocheting. Just kidding. I don't know what's going on. All right. Noodle Studios 915 says, have you ever thought about putting magnets in the bottoms of feet of creatures instead of coins? Absolutely, I have. Look at this. These are my mini magnets that I use for everything. And I don't know if you can see. See this? These are my burbs. This is my. There's so many. It goes down all the way down there, and there's just like 50 or so, I think, different birds that are magnetic for exactly what you're saying. They have magnets in them so that they don't see. Come on, get off of it. Get off of it. It doesn't want to. But also special about these burbs is that they they're not really what they seem. They're birds in disguise as different burbs. I got a bunch of them, and they're really cool. And yeah, I have a bunch of different crochet kits that come with these with those little magnets in them too. So the answer is yes. I do. I have a whole flock. You need a picture of the burb. Okay, I'll get you one. There's a lot of them in there. I'll try to get a little. Maybe I'll get a little video for you. Okay, now where was I in crochet? Because I don't know. I think we're on to the next round of decreasing, which would be right there. Yeah, and that's going to be 2, 3, 4. Great. And then I do 2 rounds of single crochet. Great. Okay, we're coming to the last leg here. I would say we're on our at least last fourth of the stream. 4, which is probably pretty good. It's already almost 6. We've been going for 2 hours. So, yeah. I mean, we got a little bit more. I'm going to finish this arm up today. I wanted to get to an ear, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get to that today. So, we'll have to do that on the next Work in Progress live stream in a few weeks. But the next live stream that I'm going to do is going to be a design live stream, Freestyle Fridays, where we're not working off of a pattern. Instead, we're making a pattern live on the live stream. So join in next Friday for that. Again, make sure to subscribe, hit the little bell icon so you get notified. Or you can create an account on clubcrochet.com and you'll get an email when I go live. That'll also work. Desiree, hello. Desiree is actually getting an early copy of the Dragon Kit. That's going to be next month's Pro membership. Desiree's getting it a little early because she won a giveaway, and she asked for it. She said, instead of this, can I get a Dragon Kit? And I said, you know what? Not only will I give you a Dragon Kit, but I'll give you it before anybody else gets it. As for being a winner of a challenge on one of the live streams. which I'll probably be doing more challenges in the next live stream too, so keep a lookout for that. But hello, Desiree. Thanks for joining. Oh, wait. Oh, did you hear that? Man. On fire. Pippity poppity. Oh, someone asked, Yasmim asks, where can you get the patterns for the burbs? At clubcrochet.com/burb, B-I-R-B. That is where I put all of the patterns for the burbs. There are, I think there's like 6 or 7 patterns so far. There's a flamingo, a chicken, a pigeon, a duck, a seagull, a turkey, a barn owl. Barn owl is my favorite. And then soon I'm gonna work on a macaw and a hummingbird and a cockatoo. I think are gonna be the next ones that are gonna be coming whenever I get the time to work on those. But yeah, those are I think gonna be the next ones. Yeah, Jasmine, it's not a real live stream until Louis cracks all his knuckles. You know what's funny? If you're watching any of my pattern videos, in between every section, when I cut, I crack all my bones. I go, and then I go back to crocheting. Alex, that is a large question there. Alex asks, how do I create patterns? That's a big question because there's a lot that goes into them. How do I create patterns? I do it. First, I create a prototype. And then, which is actually, this is the prototype for the dragon. And then I usually don't have a pattern written when I create the prototype. I'm just kind of going, I'm just making it up as I go. And then I make the, like a rough draft of the pattern, which is just a very, very simple written one. And usually I put the rough draft on the website. Actually, if you would like to check out the rough draft pattern for the dragon, it's available. You can find it at clubcrochet.com/roughdrafts. And the idea on that page is that you can give me, give me advice and feedback on it. And then, Alex, how do I find the correct measurements for things? You mean in yarn work, or like the amount of yarn, or I don't know what you mean by that, by correct measurements. But usually I test out the yarn by making a big ball of yarn of like 200, 300 feet, and then I crochet it, and then I measure how much yarn I had left over so that I know how much goes into the crochet kits. I think that's your question, maybe? I don't know. But obviously there's a lot of different parts there. Okay, so we are going to, I think we need to decrease down again. This arm looks smaller. Well, maybe not. Look at him, he's gonna be like, yes. Oh yes, of course. Excellent. Hello. He's gonna be like, hello. Bye, Takayaki. Thanks for joining. And hello from Brazil. Another Brazilian in the chat. Welcome. And again, congratulations on all your Olympic wins. You guys are kicking butt in the Olympics. What yarn am I using for this project? I'm using, I think I'm using Bernat cotton. It might be Lily Sugar and Cream, but I think it's Bernat cotton. It feels like it could be Lily Sugar and Cream blueberry yarn also. I'm not sure. Okay, I think I'm decreasing down yet again here. Yeah, right there. Decrease, and then a single, and then a decrease. Okay, cool. We're good. We're doing great. Hello from Chicago. Hello, Brian. Welcome to the stream. 2, 3. I need to loosen my grip a little bit here. And then decrease. 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3. No, I don't think blueberry is one of the ones that smell like the scent. I'm not sure how much they still do scented yarns for Lily Sugar and Cream, but I don't think there's one for blueberry. It would be cool. I don't really know what the smell of a blueberry is, though. Like, I don't know if I can accurately say, like, if I had a blueberry in front of me right now, or I just had the smell of a blueberry, I don't know if I could accurately say that's a blueberry. I definitely could for strawberries and bananas and oranges, but I don't know if I could do the same for blueberry. Anybody else feeling like that? I just don't know what the smell of a blueberry is off the top of my head. Hello, bonjour, welcome from Quebec. Merci beaucoup. Babadook. I like the name too. It's fun to say. Babadook. All right, have fun practicing your clarinet, blood orange. And quick, again, thank you, by the way, everybody who's watching, thank you so much for joining. We have still 60 people watching. That's crazy to me on a Wednesday out of nowhere live stream. Thanks so much for joining. If you can, please like down below and subscribe to the channel. Quick thank you to Brian H, who's in the chat, who just subscribed. Thanks for subscribing, dude. I really appreciate that. And hello to Hamilton. Welcome to the chat, Hamilton. I saw you over. Let's see. Oh, tomorrow's Thursday. You gonna be at the bar tomorrow, Hamilton? Hamilton and his friend, whose name honestly I don't know the other guy's name, but they go to a bar here in San Francisco, and then they post on Reddit about them being at the bar, and then a bunch of people show up at the bar, and one of the dudes buys drinks for everybody or something. I don't know. I've never been. I've always been a little scared to go, but it is pretty cool. Okay, so where am I at? 1, 2. Okay, so then. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so actually I only have one more round here to go. Listen to that boss music. I can imagine being Tanuki Mario right now. Alex, let me so I've actually just kind of changed my schedule. Literally today is the first of my new live stream schedule. So the new live stream schedule is on, I'm going to be doing Wednesday, Friday, Sunday in that order, live streams. So today is going to be work in progress Wednesdays. And then next week we're going to be doing Freestyle Fridays, where I'm going to design a new pattern live on the stream. I'm going to have some drawings. You're going to decide which drawing you want me to make, and then I'm going to make it on the live stream, which should be pretty fun. And then after that, we're going to do a crochet along on Sundays, the week after that. So it'll be like Wednesday one week, and then the next week the Friday, and then the next week the Sunday. Now, I don't know what time I'm going to do on Fridays, but I'm doing 4 p.m. on Wednesdays. I think maybe 4 p.m. on Fridays. I'm not really sure yet. I might change it. Maybe it'll be later. Maybe I'll do 6 p.m. I don't know. Maybe I'll put out a little poll and see what people think about that. And then on Sundays, I do it at 1 p.m. on a Sunday. Yeah. So that's the live stream schedule. And Sir Pearl Grey, dude, I was just talking about you. Welcome to the chat. You made it just in time. I am making the arm for a puppet, and we're actually just at the very end of the puppet arm. But I'll be live next Friday at maybe 4, maybe earlier. I'm gonna get people's opinions on what time to do that. But yes, I'll be live again next Friday if you want to join in yet again. So I'm just gonna stop around here, and the idea is I just want to leave a little bit extra so that I can work, because I don't know what I want the end of the arm to be, because I'm assuming I probably want it to end like flat like that, so it's not like this. So I don't know how much longer or like what I'm gonna do for the end of the arm yet. I'd like to have the body finished before I make that kind of decision, so that I, just in case. So I'm just gonna finish this last round, and then I'm gonna pull a bunch of extra yarn out, and we'll have it for later, like this, just like this. Get my end there. So we'll have some extra yarn to mess about with later if I want to add more to it, like that. I don't know if I will, but it's good to have that kind of option. Where can you find Monster Mondays? Monster Mondays are a part of a live stream that I used to do on my other channel, Louie's Loops. So if you want to check out my other channel, Louie's Loops, that's where you can find all the previous Monster Mondays. And I might start doing Monster Mondays again. I think the Freestyle Fridays are kind of take that place of like a freestyle monster. I'm probably going to try doing a monster next Friday, something like that. Brian, am I working off of a pattern? No, I'm not actually. I'm making the pattern as I go here, because this is, I don't have a pattern yet for this. I will have a pattern, but I don't yet. But there we go. We got our 2 arms. Kind of looks, I really feel like I crocheted a little too tightly for the second arm, but maybe I can loosen it up a little bit. Because look, it looks just like slightly smaller, doesn't it? There's the equal amount of stitches, but you can see these stitches are a little bit looser than those ones. So I might need to just like stretch it out, loosen it up a little bit. Yeah, that helped a little bit. Now let's stuff it a little too. What was the last clothing size project I did? Maybe a beanie? A long time ago, honestly. I don't usually make, I just don't usually make, I haven't made clothing in a long time. So probably a beanie. I'd like to make gloves next. I think that would be a fun new pattern. So maybe I'll work on that. Something like that. Okay. Did someone say they broke their shoulder? Man, Crystal, that sucks. I'm so sorry about that. Crystal broke her shoulder. That's a tough place to break. Ugh. Good luck. Seriously, I'm so sorry. Oh, Sir Prograde, thank you, dude. It's a fun new kind of like design for a hand, for like a bigger crocheted thing. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I also like Jules's designs for clothing. She's a very good knitwear designer. Knit by Jules. Go check her out if you know how to knit. Okay, well, we got our hands done. Yes, hello, I'm plotting. Here, wait, we can make him holding the crochet hook even. Because I put pipe cleaners in the fingers so that they're bendable. So look, now he's crocheting. He's got his crochet hook in this hand. And then we'll put the, well, we gotta have it stand up. Here, this dragon's gonna help us sit up. And then we'll put the scissors in this hand. Like that. That's silly. All right, well, cool. That looks good to me. Hey guys, thank you so much again for watching. I'll see you guys next Friday. Not this Friday, but the Friday after. The date will be the 13th. So I'll see you on August 13th, we're going to be doing a Design Friday. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited. I'm not sure what time. I'll probably put a poll up this week to get your guys' opinions on what time I should do it on Friday. But yeah, I'll see you guys next Friday. We'll make something completely new, completely weird, and completely cool. So I'm very excited. And thank you so much again to everybody who's joined this live stream. I really appreciate it. I didn't think that many people were going to join, so I really appreciate that everybody joined over and yeah, kept me company and really changed my day. Like, I was having a crummy day and you guys made it like 20 million times better. So thank you so much. But yeah, I'm a little hungry now. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. Maybe I can get maybe I can talk Jules into getting pizza. That'd be kind of cool. I'd be into pizza. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. Pasta la pizza. Happy hooking. Special thanks to all the donators. Thank you so much for donating or becoming a Club Crochet member. Make sure to like and subscribe. You know, all that silly stuff. And sign up for a pro membership now if you want to get that dragon kit by the end of the month. You get it cheaper if it's, you know, if this is your first time signing up. It's a little bit cheaper and it's going to be a good kit. Really, I think this one's going to be my favorite one of the year. So sign up for a pro membership now. Okay, guys. Pasta la pizza. Alex, you made my day better too. Thank you. Pizza. All right. No. Oh my gosh. Stop it. You hang up. Oh my God. Stop. No, you hang up. No, you hang up first. Stop it. No, you hang up. Stop it. You hang up. No, you hang up. Okay, no, you. Oh my gosh. You're so bad. Oh my gosh. Stop. No, you get out of here. You're so bad. You, Cooperlicious, you hang up first. Oh my God. You. Stop it. God.